Today is a big day. The Michelin Man himself has arrived at our restaurant on his motorbike, ready to judge our dessert. If we want to impress him and earn that first Michelin star, we have to pull out all the stops. In this video, I'll show you how to create a stunning apple-shaped dessert with mirror glaze, using molecular gastronomy techniques that combine art, precision, and science. We'll break it down step by step, from the chemistry behind jellification and emulsions to achieving the perfect mirror glaze. So let's dive in, because if we get this right, the Michelin Man won't be able to resist. Jellification, the foundation of texture. One of the key techniques in this dessert is jellification, which allows us to create smooth, structured textures. But how does it work? There are two main agents used in jellification: gelatin and agar-agar. While they both turn liquids into gels, they function very differently on a molecular level. Gelatin is a protein made of long amino acid chains, mainly glycine, proline, and hydroxyproline. When heated in liquid, these chains break apart. As the mixture cools, they reform into a three-dimensional network, trapping water molecules and creating a soft, elastic gel. Agar-agar, on the other hand, is a polysaccharide derived from red algae. It forms a much firmer gel by creating hydrogen bonds between its sugar molecules, which hold water in place. One major difference: gelatin melts at around 35 degrees Celsius, meaning it dissolves perfectly in the mouth for a silky finish. Agar-agar only melts above 85 degrees, making it more heat-resistant, perfect for applications that require stability. The apple jelly recipe. We heat 250 grams apple juice in a pot over medium heat and mix 60-gram granulated sugar with 3-gram agar-agar before adding it to the juice. Stirring continuously, we bring it to a boil and then allow it to set. Once firm, we blend the jello until smooth, mixing in 1/3 teaspoon ginger powder, a 1/2 teaspoon cinnamon powder, and a 1/2 finely chopped Granny Smith apple. This flavorful mixture is poured into ice cube trays and frozen. Emulsions, the key to a perfect mousse. A good mousse is smooth and airy, but here's the challenge. We're trying to mix two things that don't naturally blend: water from the milk and fat from the chocolate. Normally, these would separate, but emulsifiers like lecithin in white chocolate help stabilize the mixture. The mousse recipe. We soften 6-gram gelatin sheets in cold water. Then, we heat 150 grams whole milk, 40-gram apple juice, 1 teaspoon vanilla extract, and a pinch of salt, bringing it just to a boil before dissolving the gelatin. Off the heat, we add 350 grams finely chopped white chocolate couverture, allowing it to melt gently before mixing until smooth. After cooling, we carefully fold in 360 grams lightly beaten whipped cream to maintain an airy texture. The mousse is transferred to a piping bag for assembly. Using silicone apple molds, we add a layer of mousse, insert a frozen Jell-O cube, and top it off with more mousse. These are frozen solid for 3 to 4 hours. Mirror glaze, the ultimate shine. A beautiful mirror glaze is what transforms this dessert into a true showpiece. But why does it shine so perfectly? It all comes down to sugar viscosity, fat distribution, and jellification. The sugar and glucose syrup increase viscosity, preventing the glaze from running off too quickly. The white chocolate and condensed milk contribute fat, creating a smooth, reflective surface. Most importantly, the gelatin stabilizes the glaze, ensuring that it sets correctly without becoming too stiff or too runny. The mirror glaze recipe. We soften 27-gram gelatin sheets, then heat 180 grams water, 300 grams granulated sugar, and 300 grams glucose until boiling. Once removed from heat, we stir in the gelatin, 220 grams sweetened condensed milk, and 320 grams white chocolate couverture, blending it smooth. We split the glaze into 2 portions, coloring one with 1/2 teaspoon red food coloring paste and the other with 1/2 teaspoon green food coloring paste, cooling them to 28-30 degrees Celsius for the perfect consistency. Before glazing, we coat the frozen mousse in cocoa butter for a velvety base. 200 grams cocoa butter is melted gently, then combined with 200 grams white chocolate couverture. Once blended and cooled, the apples are dipped twice to ensure even coverage. Now for the final touch, we skewer each apple and dip it in the mirror glaze, repeating for a perfect, even coat. After setting, we add a chocolate stem and a delicate leaf for realism. And there it is, a dessert that's both visually stunning and scientifically precise. But the real question is, does it impress our Michelin guest? The fork clinks against the plate, followed by a satisfied, looks like we did it. Our understanding of chemistry, texture, and precision has paid off. This is what modern gastronomy is all about, using science to elevate food into an art form. The Michelin Man hops back onto his motorcycle, gives a thumbs up, and rides off into the sunset. So if you're dreaming of earning that first Michelin star, remember, it's all about innovation, technique, and a touch of molecular magic. Who knows, maybe next time he'll be coming to your restaurant.